Imagine standing on the battlefield, not with a sword, but with God's instruction to guide you. In Deuteronomy 20, God gives detailed laws for warfare, commands that seem distant, yet they hold profound relevance for us today. These laws, far from being about physical combat, reveal a strategy for spiritual battles we all face. Offering peace before engaging, trusting God's timing, and embracing submission are keys to victory, not just in ancient wars, but in our own personal struggles. Ready to uncover how these ancient principles can lead you to peace and victory in your life today? Then, let's read the chapter together. When you go to war against your enemies and see horses and chariots and an army greater than yours, do not be afraid of them, because the Lord your God, who brought you up out of Egypt, will be with you. When you are about to go into battle, the priest shall come forward and address the army. He shall say, "Hear, Israel, today you are going into battle against your enemies. Do not be faint-hearted or afraid. Do not panic or be terrified by them. For the Lord your God is the one who goes with you to fight for you against your enemies to give you victory." The officers shall say to the army, "Has anyone built a new house and not yet begun to live in it? Let him go home, or he may die in battle and someone else may begin to live in it. Has anyone planted a vineyard and not begun to enjoy it? Let him go home, or he may die in battle and someone else enjoy it. Has anyone become pledged to a woman and not married her? Let him go home, or he may die in battle and someone else marry her." Then the officers shall add, "Is anyone afraid or faint-hearted? Let him go home so that his fellow soldiers will not become disheartened too." When the officers have finished speaking to the army, they shall appoint commanders over it. When you march up to attack a city, make its people an offer of peace. If they accept and open their gates, all the people in it shall be subject to forced labor and shall work for you. If they refuse to make peace and they engage you in battle, lay siege to that city. When the Lord your God delivers it into your hand, put to the sword all the men in it. As for the women, the children, the livestock, and everything else in the city, you may take these as plunder for yourselves. And you may use the plunder the Lord your God gives you from your enemies. This is how you are to treat all the cities that are at a distance from you and do not belong to the nations nearby. However, in the cities of the nations the Lord your God is giving you as an inheritance, do not leave alive anything that breathes. Completely destroy them, the Hittites, Amorites, Canaanites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites, as the Lord your God has commanded you. Otherwise, they will teach you to follow all the detestable things they do in worshiping their gods, and you will sin against the Lord your God. When you lay siege to a city for a long time, fighting against it to capture it, do not destroy its trees by putting an axe to them, because you can eat their fruit. Do not cut them down. Are the trees people, that you should besiege them? However, you may cut down trees that you know are not fruit trees and use them to build siege works until the city at war with you falls. Let's say a quick prayer to thank the Lord for His mercy. God, thank you so much for the wisdom you've shared with us today. I'm so grateful for the insight into your word and how it guides us even in the battles we face. Please help me to apply these lessons in my everyday life, especially when I'm feeling overwhelmed or unsure. Show me how to approach challenges with peace, trust, and submission to your will. I want to fight the good fight in the way you've taught me. Thank you for being there every step of the way. I trust you, Lord, to lead me and give me the strength to live this out. Amen. The laws for warfare in Deuteronomy 20 reveal more than just military strategy. They show us how to approach the battles we face in life today. How often do we rush into situations, armed with our own plans, without first seeking peace or trusting God's timing? The next time you face a challenge, ask yourself, am I operating from a place of peace, prayer, and submission to God's will? Are you ready to let go of your own methods and fully embrace the strategy God has laid out for you? This isn't just theory, it's practical, powerful, and can completely transform your approach to every struggle. If you're committed to applying these principles, don't stop here. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and continue exploring how God's instructions can bring peace and victory to your life. And, as always, don't forget to check the last video and learn more about the scriptures.